sitting in with a comfortable lead.
Exactly what they need coming into this third matchup. They only need to hold on now to their 1-goal lead to take this one away and drop Scarabay out of the ESL Cup. Number 9, big shout out to ESL for the $100 dollars that is up for grabs at the moment. But either way, Lamont now putting the pressure on, had 2 good shots on goal there with his secondary follow-up. But he's going to get blocked out by Blake and pushed down centre field. Now Latch and Pop, he's trying to work his magic here. He's worked it around 1, he's still keeping it down the defensive end. He's going up for a secondary touch, but it's going to be pushed down centre. Just going to be met on the opposing end by Happy there. Happy popping it up in the air. In comes Lamont. Gets a nice little touch straight down wing. Blake and Robo both going for the same ball, so a bit of miscommunication, but also Swerve. All 3 members going up, so they're going to work hard to get back. That's an open net, and the boys from Scarabay finally pick up their first goal.
First goal, right, but beautiful counterattack. They catch all 3 members of Swerve going up for 1 touch that wasn't really going to prove to be much anyways, but the counterattack by Team Scarabay just proved so successful. If they can get more of those off, then they can bring this game home.
That's exactly right. So goals are now tied for each one. Lamont now trying to put a shot on. It's going to get blocked out and pushed down the opposing end field by Blake there. He comes in for the follow-up. Justice Robo coming in to try and make something work, but it's going to get saved by Happy there. So, now coming in with a nice little shot, finally lifting his weight a bit. Justice Robo up in the air, but he's going to get blocked out of the way. Blake coming in, gets a nice little defensive touch, but Latch and Pop, he's going to get the push and make sure it stays out of their defensive end. Justice Robo now holding it up. Works it around 1. He's still pushing it down wing. Works it around 2. He's got to work it around Lamont. Whip shot coming out from him there. Lamont able to try and hold it up and let his team reset.
Yeah, Lamont was trying to go for the reset, but Robo there with the good play, he mistimed his side flip. If he was able to get that off on time, he would have been able to get a shot on goal. While I say that, Swerve's almost scoring there. But Team Scarabay coming out strong right now. Got a goal, tie game up. If they can keep their forward pressure and catch Swerve lacking out again, then they can take the lead.
Yeah, it's beautiful work coming out from them there. Justice Robo now doesn't get the touch that he's looking for, so it's working in favour of Swerve at the moment. Blake getting a little defensive touch there, and it goes up, but he whiffs that one. It goes over the top of him, so Blake left to try and hold the defensive end up here. 2 minutes 25 seconds left on the clock. The boys have really got to try and make something work here if they want to try and bring this one. Blake with a shot on, and he finally gets this lead that Scarabay been looking for.
Great shot by Blake. Beautiful angle here. Look, still 2 members of Swerve coming up for that shot. Latchapop was trying to go for boost, but he wasn't. That being said, he wasn't being able to rotate back in time for Blake to act so quickly onto that ball and being able to get that good shot in. Latchapop in no position to get the block. Neither was any other member of Swerve. Great reaction time coming in from Blake to score that, and now Scarabay have the lead for the first time.
Yeah, beautiful work coming out from them. They're now putting the heat back on, keeping it down the defensive end. 2 minutes left on the clock. It looks like they've had a bit of warm-up now. Try and bring the heat back and try and take this one back. Still a minute 53 seconds left on the clock, so anything's possible. Swerve now trying to put the attack on. Latch and Pop now gets a nice little center ball, but Blake's going to use that to his advantage. Sets it up for a nice little team play. Tries to get the hit onto Lamont. Doesn't work. He gets the clearance there. He goes back up now, setting it up for a nice little center play here, but no one's there to receive it, so it's just going to hit off to the right-hand side cross net there. Blake pushing it down nice and fast, gets the demo onto Lamont, so it gives him a bit of time to try and set something up here. Works it around 1. Happy comes in, gets a nice little block there. Latch and Pop, setting something back up for Lamont. Coming in with the clearance there, pushing this back downfield. Big block coming out there from Happy, so beautiful. From Latch and Pop. Beautiful work coming out from him there. Happy now following that up. That's a dangerous center ball coming in. Goes up. Clearance with a nice little hub coming from Justice Robo there. Boys from Scarabay holding on nice and close. Got just under a minute now remaining left. Into this third matchup. And Blake gets it over the top of Lamont to take away the hat-trick.
And beautiful play from Blake to get over Lamont. You see Justice Robo taking it up, and Lamont bumps Robo, thinking that Robo's going to go for the shot, but he doesn't see Blake behind him. Blake just flips right over him, and with a nice cheeky play there to get that 3rd goal. And now it looks like Scarabay are going to take this game away.
It's a beautiful work coming out from Scarabay. Justice Robo putting the heat on nice and fast. Lamont, though, getting the block. Now coming in to set up for another center ball. In comes Blake. That's a dangerous shot on. It's just going to hit the left-hand side. And now Swerve Now finally able to set something up down the defensive end of Scarabay. Mon trying to work around what he does, and he goes in to come in.
Wow.
Only a 1-goal lead for Scarabay.
Swerve not going down without a fight here. As you see this almost three-man play come out. Great passes from Happy to Lamont. Lamont getting that goal in. They're only down by 1-goal deficit. If they can score a goal in 30 seconds, too, I don't know what to tell you.
Interesting to see what they can come up with here, but it is OCE Rocket League, so anything is possible. So big shout out to Dazza here. He is an NA caster, ladies and gentlemen, so give him a big shout out in chat there. He's seeing the OCE action for the first time. So either way, Swerve now still putting on the pressure on Scarabay. It's going to get blocked out. Justice Robo with the follow-up. It's 9 seconds left on the clock. Swerve, they still have a bit of an opportunity to try and make something work, but Blake's just going to keep it down the defensive end here. It looks like Scarabay kind of bring a map back, and they're keeping it downfield at the moment. Justice Robo and Blake should just let this one touch the ground, really, but it's going to be a big push downfield. You know, now coming down with the redirection, it's going to touch the ground, and Scarabay are going to take out a first map against Swerve, so they've really got a lot to handle here. They've got to try and bring back 2 more maps against Swerve.
Yeah, the reverse sweep definitely looking possible after that first game. Great shot counter coming out from Blake. He had 3 shots, also 2 saves, also getting 2 goals on the board. He was just all over the map, really, to be honest. Getting some good shots, especially that shot over Lamont, and then that earlier goal where he was able to get a good breakaway going on. Also, Justice Robo coming out. He made a good goal earlier, score on the good almost all man counterattacks. What Swerve is doing now, I feel like they've gotten too comfortable, and that's been causing misplay to the point where they were all going up for shots, and then they weren't able to rotate back properly on defense, which led to some of these goals being scored. So they got to get it together if they don't want to get a reverse sweep going on, because Skirabay is out to play today.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Swerve, they've already taken away the first 2 maps, so they did have a bit of momentum in that one, but Scarabay able to bring 1 map back, so they're still got a running left into this one. But it'd be interesting to see what they can bring out here. At the moment, Scarabay got 1 map, Swerve got 2, so this kickoff can really determine who's going to win it, who's going to have that momentum, who's going to score this first goal. And at the moment, Latch and Pop, he's putting the pressure on nice and fast. Comes in with the shot on, but it's not going to work in his favour. So Blake now's got to try and work it around Lamont, which he doesn't. Justice Robo comes in, gets a nice little pinch off to the left-hand side. Happy now working it up. Big pinch coming in. That is an absolute wicked pinch coming from him. Nearly comes in for a shot on, but it's just going to hit the left-hand side. Now Latch and Pop coming in. It's not working in his favour, so the defence tactics coming out from Scarabay aren't all there, but it still seems to be working for them at the moment as they're trying to work it around nice and fast. But Justice Robo getting the clearance there. He's working this one downfield at the moment. Lamont holds this one up. Justice Robo comes in over the top. The Happy holds this one down centre. Latch and Pop once again pushes it straight off, but that's a dangerous floater sitting right there, and he's going to utilise that one. The Happy's back in net to get the clearance.
Yeah, Swerve coming out really strong in the beginning of this game here. Got good shots out, good pitch that they almost could have turned into a goal. Haven't been able to knock anything down yet, but their defense has withstood the toll, as Inall came in with a great shot earlier. Swerve really trying to stay into this, but Scarabay kind of trying to test their limits to see if they can find something that can get past them, because they also want to pull off this reverse sweep.
That's exactly right. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left on the clock. Both teams having a fair crack at one another at the moment, but Justice Robo now coming in with a nice little aggressive play. He's going to set this one up for a centre ball. Blake's reading that one nicely, but it's going to get blocked out by Lash and Pop. Lamont now, he's going to work this one down the side of the wall. Does this one nicely, but it doesn't seem to be working in his favour at the moment, but he sets a nice little touch on the ground. Pushes it a bit too fast down past, Justice Robo now working around Happy. Whiffs the second touch, in comes Blake. They're still working around both the Swerve players here. Justice Robo doesn't get the ball touch that he's looking for, so it's going to work in favour of Happy. Mon now coming in with a dangerous shot on, but Blake's going to get there and contest it out of the way first. Happy coming in once again. That's a dangerous shot on. In comes Latch and Pop to take out the first goal.
Good job, Swerve here. You have beautiful rotation. Happy sets the ball up. Latch and Pop comes right out over. That setup from Happy, he meant to touch that ball off the sidebar just because he was trying to bring out more of Scarabay's team members to give Latch and Pop an easier shot to make. That's great teamwork coming out for them, and if they can keep it going, they can win and take this series. Oh, but as I'm talking, Lamont gets a long shot.
Yeah, it's always Caster's curse, mate. Either way, Lamont with a big long shot. 9Ks, but still, look at the distance on that one. Two big whiffs coming out from Scarabay there. So Swerve now taking a 2-goal lead, bringing this one back from the last matchup. They get beat 3-0. It'll be interesting to see what the Scarabay can really reply with here. They've still got time to try and bring this one back. Dangerous backboard play inbound, but Blake's not going to get the touch that he's looking for. Lamont now, that's a dangerous hold-up. So Justice Robo tries to get a sneaky backflip shot in there, but it's not going to work in his favour. Swerve now trying to push this one downfield. Trying to get the big whiff, trying to get the fake onto Inalt there, but it's not going to work. So the boys are pushing back down the defensive end of Swerve at the moment. Happy now works it around Blake. He's throwing in. That's a dangerous shot on.
Oh,
and he's going to get the hat trick there. Some beautiful work coming out from him.
Yeah, and for the longest time, I was expecting the block to come out, but Happy came through and he made a nice high velocity shot going in toward the goal there, and no one from Scarebay was able to block it. They're already up 3 goals. There's still 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the game. Good and bad for Scarebay. Good for Scarebay because it gives them time, but it's also bad because they've never come back from a 3-goal deficit in terms of playing against Swerve. So Swerve might have this one.
Be interesting to see what Scarabay can do. We all know Justice Robo is a formidable player. These two teammates at the moment, he's really only got Blake helping him out at the moment, so it really is a 2v3 here. So Justice Robo putting the pressure on. He's working around all of them, and look at that. Blake comes in to take out a goal for Scarabay.
And right here, great persistence effort by Justice Robo, getting it past 2 members of Swerve, drawing out the third to where Blake gets a beautiful dunk on them. And now, if Justice Robo and Blake can get something going, get a good rhythm, being able to draw out Swerve, they can come back in these. They still got 2 minutes left.
What they can do here to work down the defensive end of Swerve already. So Justice Robo and Inalt trying to work something here, but Latch and Pop gets the clearance. So Lamont there works it around Blake. He's still pushing this one down nice and fast. Gets it around Inalt. That's a dangerous ball, but Latch and Pop's not going to get there in time. So now Justice Robo. Ball's not working in his favour at the moment. Inalt gets a nice little touch there. Follows it up. Tries to pass it off to Blake, but it gets blocked out by Happy. Happy's just sitting there hoping that he can get the defensive touch, but it's not going to work in his favour. Come on now, trying to push it downfield. Good assistance coming out from Happy. Happy with the follow-up. He's trying to work something here, but he's going to get blocked out of the way by Inalt. In comes Latch and Pop for a shot on. Justice Robo gets the defensive block. Up goes Lamont, but he doesn't get the touch that he's looking for. So Happy now, he's coming in. He's going to try and work around Blake, but Blake reads that one nice and perfectly now, trying to push it down the wing. Minute left on the clock. Scarabay, they still have time to try and bring this one back, but the pressure that's coming out from Swerve at the moment is absolutely insane.
Yeah, Swerve is doing their best to close out the series, and they're doing it well. Keeping the ball on Scarabay's side of the map, constantly attacking the goal. Robo, Blake, and are doing everything they can, but they're just playing a too close game. They have to not be stuck in the trap that is the defensive one tunnel, which basically is just them stuck in their zone throughout the whole rest of the game. They have to break away, get it clear, turn that clear into a play, make a shot. Right now, they're just playing Swerve's game.
A big shot on coming in from Lamont at the moment. That's an open net. He's just going to sit there and let Happy to come in and take that one out. But the 3-goal deficit coming into effect once again in favour of Swerve here. Lamont gets a nice little touch and Happy for the steal. But either way, it looks like Swerve are going to be running away with this one at the moment. Some beautiful work coming from them.
Yep. 20 seconds left. Not enough time. Blake trying to make a play happen, but it's already too late as the clock is ticking down. Scarabay played a good game, but Swerve, another goal coming out from them, just extending their lead, and they just have been on top of it this game.
That's exactly right. It looks like Justice Robo has just given up. He's called it quits. He knows that they're done and dusted. So still, mate, you need to get in there and have a crack. So either way, 9 seconds left on the go. Looks like Swerve are going to be running away with this one nice and easily. Scarabay did put up a good fight last game, but unable to follow it up coming into the 4th matchup here. So the 1 second down, it's going to hit the ground. Swerve now take out the 3-map lead over Scarabay. They're going to progress forward. So beautiful work coming out from them at the moment. Just a quick rundown of the stats there, Dazza.
Yeah, so we're looking at shots coming out. 3 shots from Lamont, 3 shots from Latch, 1 shot coming out from Happy. Although Happy came out with 2 goals, 2 assists, and a save. You just have to look here at Swerve and how they played throughout this game. The rotations were on point on offense and defense. They didn't